What's poppin', fam? Welcome to Don't Touch My Mindset, a podcast that is designed to uplift, inspire, and motivate you, and most importantly, share tools to help you protect that mindset. This is it, y'all. This is it. Season finale. Welcome back. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Jay Chase. If this is your first time here, go back and listen to all the episodes. But also, thank you so much for rocking with us. Thank you for rocking with us all season long. If you have been here, thank you for tapping in, listening to the message, spread the message, helping us out. We got some fire that we're working on, that we're coming with. So stay tapped into us. Follow the show. Press the follow button. Press the subscribe button. At DJ Chase, at Don't Touch My Mindset, wherever you listen to, wherever you interact with us. At just stay tapped in with us. Stay connected, please. That's the motto. Y'all know it. Stay connected. I couldn't just leave you guys, right? I couldn't just leave you. So we are dropping a new podcast called True Development, right? Where we're going to focus on business leaders, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people starting their business, spinning their business, but also the systems of the business and how to run that. I'm co-hosting that with my man Brandon Burns. So check that out. Be on the lookout for that. We're obviously going to be pushing that as well. So we ain't just going to leave you high and dry. And then local business and I are collabing, hemp variety, top shelf variety for all your CBD needs. We're collabing, and we're going to be bringing you some perspective, right? Some good entertainment. Super excited about that. So just be we're elevating. So stay rocking with us. I love it. But today's mindset is seek development. Always seek development. I want to talk to you about the importance of seeking development. I want to talk to you about becoming an expert on yourself so much that you crave seeking development. How to invest in yourself, right? People think that you can just throw some dollars into a couple programs and you can just invest in yourself. And I want you to be able to determine your wants and your needs, right? I'm gonna give you the form. I'm gonna just lay it. Season finale, right? I'm gonna just lay it all out there for you. Just lay it all. So tap in with us. Thank you so much for rocking with us. Thank you so much for being on this journey. We're gonna keep bringing it to you. This is just a pit stop. I love you. Thank you. I always want to start with a quote. And not every day is easy, but an opportunity to live them is still as a blessing. Not every day is easy, but it's still an opportunity to live it as a blessing, right? That quote is strictly about perspective. That quote will give you a different lens of life to know that the trial and adversity that we go through, the things that we have to come face to face to in our journey throughout life can still be a blessing. It may not show up as a blessing. It may not look like that directly, but it is a blessing. It can be. It's all about the proper lens of perspective will be an amazing catalyst for growth, right? And so I just want y'all to meditate on that. Think about that. Is that not every day is easy, but it is an opportunity to live it as it was a blessing, right? I think I said that. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. But it came to me as I was reflecting on my story, going through prison, being an alcoholic, physical, emotional abuse, self-sabotage, just everything, just a relationship with my father, a relationship with my spouse, my other half, just literally everything that I've been through. And it's not every day is easy. And I crave development in who I am to make sure that every day is a blessing, right? Because they will benefit if I become the best version of myself. They will benefit when I take control of my life. they will benefit when I decide to stop complaining and start changing. How many people would? And I had to ask myself that. And that got me into this mindset of seeking development. Like I crave, when I first got out of prison, I craved to be a good person, but also to know myself on a deep level. That happened in prison. I spent so much time in the darkness with myself, by myself, understanding myself, unraveling myself, understanding the trauma, the hurt, going back, doing the inner work, right? As we call it. I didn't know it at that time, but as we call it now. Only to get to a certain point in my life. And I would stay there if I didn't crave development, if I didn't seek, if I didn't want to go to that next level. And so I want to talk to you through the importance of like why, as a business owner, entrepreneur, leader, thought leader, somebody who's just going through life for their personal self-growth, whatever it may be. I promise you that God will let you live on whatever level that you settle. But knowing if you want to go to another level, you've heard me say it before, new levels, new devil. But it's the perspective of the trial and adversity that we look at it, right? So why do people not crave development? Why do people not seek development? For one, complacency. Complacency is a silent killer, I believe. That like we can get so complacent in the vehicle and not the destination. It happened to me selling cars. You know, most of y'all know that I left my job in November of selling cars for 9.5 years. And not because I didn't like it, not because I didn't think that I wasn't gifted, not because I couldn't stand my boss, not because I wasn't making great money, but because I seek development. I figured out something happened in me where I was like, oh, there's another level I can go to it, right? And my eyes were like open from this point of I'm only here because I decided to be here. Making 100,000, doing a little bit over 100,000, doing a little more over 100,000. Like I'm only here because I decided to be here. Like this isn't the end all be all, or it doesn't have to be. If I want more, I can become more. Shout out to Jim Rohn, right? So if you want more, you can become more. And at that moment, I decided that I wanted more. And so that spark in me sparked this crave and desire for development, right? And none of this would have happened. No podcast, no speaking, no traveling, Kaizen. None of this would have happened. I didn't crave development. I couldn't be the man that I am today to impact the people that I am, to do the things that I'm doing, to help the people that I'm helping, to teach the leaders that I'm teaching, if I didn't crave development, right? So I don't understand why people don't do it. Honestly, like I don't. I can look and be like, okay, complacency, but we can wake up from that. And we gotta ask yourself and be honest with ourselves. Like what's the hard truth? Own your truth as you perceive it, right? What's the hard truth? What am I running from? What do I not want to fit? And what do I not want to develop as a leader, as an entrepreneur, as a dad, as a father, as a husband, a partner? What do I not want to develop? And look yourself in the mirror. And that's probably the hardest part about seeking development, is that we have to identify the areas that we're weak in. We have to look in the mirror and say, yo, I'm not all I could be right there. And that's character, right? And everybody nowadays want influence. Everybody nowadays wants to help and share their message and impact others. Well, your influence will only run as wide as your character runs deep. I truly believe that. Like, there ain't no way that you've been praying to the same God for the past 6 years and you're the same person. There's an area in your life you're turning a blind eye to. And I'm not here to point the finger, right? I'm here to help you get past that. I'm here to help you get over that hump, right? So I'm gonna give you the formula. We're gonna get up out of here. I'm not gonna take too much of your time. I'm gonna give you the formula. First and foremost, like I always say, self-assess. Self-assess where you're at, where you're going, what turns you need to take, who you gonna take with you, right? Self-assess, right? Pick where you want to go, right? Decide what the goal. You know how many people that come to me and are like, Jay, I don't feel like I have any purpose. I don't feel like I'm doing this, Jay. And I'm like, whoa, chill. What do you want to do? Well, I don't know. I feel you. Well, back it up. Where are you right now? Who are you right now? So self-assess. Step one. Always self-assess. And next is, once you decide what the goal is, there's always a price to pay. There's always a price. So decide what the goal is, and then determine what the price is to pay to achieve. Because that's going to be the only roadblock. That's going to be the only roadblock, whether that is you cutting out sugar, whether that's you only eating whole food, whether it's you fasting from bad habits, whatever it may be. But like what's the price to pay for what it is that you, right? Because there's no such thing as something for nothing. We all know that. Mama used to tell us that one. There's no such thing as something for nothing. So once you decide what you want, and then you know what the price is to pay for it, resolve yourself to pay the price. That's it. Resolve yourself to pay the price. Once you do that, now we can go after the goal. Now we have mentally put ourselves in the mindset that we are seeking development in this one area. You guys hear me talk about the 7 equity, right? Now we are seeking development in this one area. I told you, I'm gonna give you all the formula. And you know what? There's a strategy to it, and there's times where you can find yourself falling off or faulting from this path that you're on of seeking development. And I'm gonna give you the strategy that I use personally, and that's one, I trust God. That starts with God, always. Foundation. That's the foundation of it, is God. And I need you to go deep enough to see, like, what's your foundation, what you building on. Because I've seen other people build on things that aren't God, and it didn't last long. So it's like, yo, I'm doing this with God all the way. I'm gonna spend that hour with God every single day. That's priority. Remember we talked about priority? So it's God for me. Then I surround myself with great men and women. I truly believe in influence, relationships, and influencing those people around you. And it's the people around you that's going to get you to the next opportunity. It's the people around you that are going to believe you are the lump sum of the people around you. So I truly believe in great men and women. Surround yourself with your environment. I talk about your environment all the time, right? So check your environment, right? God, check your environment. The opportunity at hand, right? Don't focus on nothing else. There's no ifs, ands, buts, coulda, shoulda, wouldas. No, nothing else. Focus on the opportunity at hand, and then how much have you developed to this point for the opportunity at hand? What's your environment like? Who are the great men and women around you? And what's that? What are you building? Right? Do you still got me, God? After everything that I do, everything that I go through, do you still got me, God? And I trust that you do, right? What are you building on? So that's the formula. That's the strategy. It's anything that is to get anything and everything that you want in this world when it comes to your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, to get you from surviving to thriving. That's everything that you need, right? And I could break it down to step by step, whatever. Come get it at the True Development Summit, right? Like this process should be repeated every 90 days, right? And until the goal is met or level of development is reached. Right now this is turned into an instruction manual. But I really want you to understand the importance of seeking development in one area of your life. The honesty it takes to be fruitful within yourself, to multiply value to others, right? And to govern your life in such a way of seeking development, encouraging others to seek development and add value, right? I love you guys. Thank you. Season 4 has just been, wow, phenomenal. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. It's over. I feel like we've gone from point A to point B. We've gone from surviving to thriving. If you go back, you got the step-by-step process, the step-by-step formula, the step-by-step tool, like everything you need right there. Stay connected, guys. Like I see, like reach out, tell me what you want to hear in season 5. Like I said, we're elevating So, and we're going to seek development in the areas, and we are going to take you with us there as well. So, True Development Podcast will be out. I can't just leave you hanging, right? And also the True Development Summit. Go check it out. TrueDevelopmentSummit.com, right? April 3rd. It's a free 5-day summit where Brandon and I are just spilling it all. We're giving it all to you. More than this, Jay. More than this. I promise you. But I love you guys. Until next season, right? Stay focused. Stay inspired. Stay connected. And please, 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 don't let anyone touch your mindset.